Hello Aquarius, my name is Agatha and this is the tarot forecast for the month of May 2017. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. Before we go to the reading itself, I'm going to leave you with a few messages. I don't know if you know, but there's been a little bit of trouble with YouTube lately. Many advertisers left, causing the ad revenue to go down, so including the one in my channel. So if you'd like to support me and support my work, there's a few ways you can do that. First, you can have a reading with me. My readings are written down, and yes, I can write them down in English as well. Another way, and you can you contact me to dunyazade@gmail.com to learn more. Another way is through a donation to my PayPal account, which is dunyazade@gmail.com. Any amount is I'll be grateful for any amount. It could be $1, €1, £1, 10 cents, whatever. Thank you very much if you choose to do so. Another way is to buy my Karezza cards. And you can buy them in the American site, thegamecrafter.com. I'll leave a link below. Now, this is not an oracle deck. This is not a tarot deck. I'm going to read from behind to tell you exactly what this is. 40 cards to help you build a long-lasting and loving relationship with your partner. Learn and practice the Karezza method. Just pick one or more cards and follow the instructions, and that's it. Do it every day and soon you will see and experience positive results, a more harmonious and caring union. I'm going to show you a few cards. So behind is like this. So you can use this to, have fun times with your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend. Below you can see the text. So there's the image and there's the text to tell you, so it's the instructions. What if everything is fine with you and your spouse and you don't really find use to these cards? Well, you can buy them to offer a friend or a family member. Maybe they're having trouble with their marriage. Maybe this could help them out. But you can just say something like, I thought this would be a fun gift. Don't tell them like, I think your marriage is in trouble. Just say this is a fun gift, Another way is, in my opinion, are you going to a wedding ceremony or something like that? You can give this to the newlyweds. I think this would be a great present to give to the bride and the groom. So to the newlyweds, I think this would be a fantastic gift. My wish would be that this would become eventually a traditional gift. At all weddings, a deck of Karezza cards would be offered. It's just, but I made the cards, so like, I would think like this, right? Anyway, these are just a few cards. Now let's go to your reading, Aquarius. I'm going to use for the general reading, which is going to be the Celtic Cross spread, which is a 10-card reading. I'm going to use the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. And then for the advice card, the oracle card, I'm going to use the Magdalene Oracle. Beautiful, done by Tony Carmine Salerno. And I'm going to start with the oracle cards, okay? So pick A or B to know what is the advice for you or the general message for you, Aquarius, for the month of May 2017. A or B? 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 Okay. A or B? Let's see what the cards say. If you picked A, wow. Oh my God. Sacred sexuality. Oh, beautiful. Which connects with the cards that I showed you. The Karezza method is actually a method of sacred sexuality. So honestly, buy my cards, buy my deck. I mean, this is just amazing. So the advice would be to practice sacred sexuality with your partner, with your boyfriend, girlfriend. Just see the other person as divine. Okay, I'm going to read from the little book because I think it's important. I want to see the message that comes with the little book, Sacred Sexuality. Okay, where is it? Oh, where are you? 55, 55, 55. What does it say? What does it say? Sexual energy is perhaps the strongest motivation force that we humans possess. Yet this energy is also one of the most misunderstood and misused energies. Sexual energy, when honored and combined with love, again, I refer to the Karezza method. If you'd like to know more about the Karezza method, go to reuniting.info. You have a lot of testimonies there. Sexual energy, when honored and combined with love, takes on a sacred form and becomes an extraordinary power. Okay? So the general advice would be learn about this. Okay? Learn and practice this with the person with whom you are. If you're single, just try to attract someone, like use the law of attraction to try to attract someone who wants to experience this type of sexuality as well. This form of sexual energy is the greatest creative force on our planet. Great achievements in all areas of life are possible when we learn to control and direct our sexual energy towards a particular endeavor. Sacred sexuality is a spiritual merging of two souls. This merger may be physical and spiritual, or it can be a purely spiritual one. Both are equally valid and powerful. This is a communion with the divine. Reflected through on another, you come face to face with the God, Goddess of all creation, God, Goddess of all there is. It is through such a union that you soon experience a most profound sense of love and bliss. This experience will have a profound effect on your life. Honor it, for it is truly sacred. Thank the universe for this blessing. So blessings might be coming your way as well, Aquarius. Now, if you picked Oracle, the card B, what is the Oracle message? You have little children. Let's see what this is. Little children. I think it connects not only with kids. What is it? Should be here. 38. But maybe also with your creative endeavors, because anything which you create is your child. A book is your child. A painting is your child. Photographs that you do are your children if you are an artistic photographer. So little children, what does it say? The little book. When given paints in a brush, a young child will automatically express and portray images of the people and things that he or she loves, and then it enthusiastically explain who and what everything in the picture represents. Children have no preconceived ideas about how they should express themselves. They just do it naturally and spontaneously. And the message for you during May 2017, Aquarius, is that you should adopt a similar attitude. You should express yourself freely without judgment. In anything. It could be journal writing, painting, drawing, music, dancing. So express your feelings and your emotions clearly and without emotional blockages. So that's the message for you, Aquarius, for the month of May 2017, A and B. Now let's go to the general reading. General reading, Aquarius, May 2017. What do Aquarius people, Aquarius natives, what does the sign of Aquarius need to know in May 2017? And this is of course for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Even if you have like a stallion, which is at least 3 planets in Aquarius. This could also relate to you. My hair is all over the place. I apologize. Aquarius, 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 May 2017. 1, 2, and another 3. Let's go. So the significator, the King of Clubs. So it might be a very creative month. Ooh. 3 major arcana cards. 4. 5. 5 major arcana cards. Now in May 2017, Aquarius. So for like half of you, this could be a very transformative month. This could be a month of immense changes. Now let's go to your reading. In the position of the significator, or the general theme, or the central issue for the month of May, Aquarius, you have the King of Clubs. Now this could be part of you. You know, it might represent part of you, which is the creative part, and you might be a very artistic sort of person in whatever level. It could be, you know, like singing, painting, drawing, writing, and you are very talented. You have lots of talent, and you are an expert in whatever. This could even be a hobby. You could you know, paint for fun, but you are very good at it. So I would say that for some of you, you might be taking your artistic endeavors very seriously in May 2017. You might be fully committed to a project, to an artistic project now in May in 2017. This could also be you, Aquarius, dealing with a person from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and showed up as a guy, so it might be a guy, it could be a woman as well, in his or her late 30s or after the age of 40, and this is a very popular and charismatic sort of person, someone who might inspire you also in your creative endeavors if you have some. You might be dealing with this person. Now, this person could be like a colleague, a family member, a friend. Again, very popular, very enthusiastic about life. I'm not thinking this is love. This is someone that you will be talking to. Now, that which is yet not seen, you have the Sun. So this is success. This is also public recognition. You might have worked on something, and you might be publicly recognized for what you have done in this, and you have done it in a very creative manner, even if it's something connected with your work. So it's public recognition. It's the light shining on you. You know, the sun. It's happiness. This will be like a time in May 2017. You'll be extremely happy, Aquarius, for whatever reason. Or you might be working on something that really makes you happy. The basis or the root of the matter, you have the Two of Coins. You might be feeling a bit of instability in terms of finances, in terms of money in May 2017. Or this card also tells me about being enthusiastic and having fun. You know, playtime. It's like playtime because this card is connected with games, playing games and having fun and just feeling joyful. So you're feeling joyful. If you have a creative project, you're just doing it in a very joyful way, just like the ones who picked the card B. So you're behaving like a little child with no emotional blockages, and you're working on something that really gives you joy. Now, or it could be, again, another way of reading this. This could be like some sort of instability, not just financially, but other types of instability in your life in May 2017. Maybe the way to move on from this instability is to focus on something creative. Now, the past influencing the present, you have the Devil. I'm thinking that you've left a very controlling type of environment or situation or relationship. Someone is trying to control you, dominate you, manipulate you, and you've left that situation rather recently. Or you've left an addiction. Maybe you're addicted to something. And this could be as simple as leaving the addiction of coffee, which I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to break the habit of coffee. So it could be something like that like something which was addictive and bad for you, kind of left you with time for you to use in a nicer way, in a more healthy way. Left you not having this addiction, or not being with a person who was trying to control you or manipulate you, or not behaving in this way towards someone else. Left you time that you are using in a creative way, in a healthy way, in a creative way. Now, what is in your mind and what you want? You have the Chariot. What's in your mind is success. Either that's in your mind because you will achieve it sometime in May 2017, or that's what you want. You want also to progress, to advance, to move forward. You want to be, promoted to a position of power, which also tells me the same with the King of Clubs. Clubs or Wands, it's the same thing. So you might have promoted to a position of power, or you might be working for that, working in that direction. Now, in the near future, you have the Eight of Clubs or the Eight of Wands. Is like fast forward, rapid motion, something that changes rapidly, unexpectedly, and like an unexpected change. Some sort of success, or you're promoted, something good, something happy that comes your way, and it comes your way fast, and maybe you're gonna get lots and lots of messages congratulating. Oh my God, you were promoted, I'm so happy for you. Oh, your book is a success, I'm so happy for you. Or your painting, I know that you sold all your paintings, that's fantastic. So you might getting a lot of messages of congratulation. Or this could be a trip. You might be maybe like 2 weeks within May, within May in 2017, Aquarius, you might be making a trip, an air trip, because the Chariot also speaks of traveling. This is traveling, the Chariot, and the Eight of Clubs speaks of air traveling. So you might this recognition, this success might mean that you might have to travel by air, or if you're promoted, you might be leaving to another country, for instance. Now, the card which represents you in the way you feel, you have the Judgment card. This is complete this is a new transformation. This is like a new cycle in your life. It's leaving the old phase of the old behind and embracing the new, is being reborn. Okay? This is how you feel. You feel that a new phase of your life has begun or will begin in May 2017. This, yes, like I said, this is feeling reborn, feeling like a new person because you left in the past some sort of addiction or some sort of bad relationship. And this bad relationship could even be within a work environment. Now the next card is your environment, the environment which surrounds you, or how others see you or the other people. You have the Knight of Clubs. Another, you have the King of Clubs and you have the Knight of Clubs or the Knight of Wands. The Knight also speaks of traveling. Others see you as someone who has to travel fast because something good has happened. Again, you might be working in another country or another place, another city. That means that you'll have to travel. It could be the same country, it could be like in America, but you move from one state to another state and people see you as someone who has to move quickly because this is like an opportunity that came around quickly. Or if you like, I don't know, imagine that you published a book on how to overcome addiction. So you published something on how to overcome addiction, and now it's a success, and now you have to travel all over the place to do book readings and book signings and all of that. This is an opportunity that comes your way and you snatch it up fast. This could be also the environment which surrounds you. This could be you accepting an offer to go to work to a place which is relatively new. So this is a new business sort of thing, and you are invited to work on this new company. It's just starting out, but you see that this will be successful, and you accept, and you go and work for them. So that explains also the root of the matter, which is the Two of Coins. It's like taking a risk, taking a gamble, and things are shaky in the beginning, in May 2017. Also, this speaks of why are you unstable, because maybe you have to move all of your life from one place to another place. So that's why, like you feel like you're not in solid ground. You have to set up a new place to live in another country or in another city, Aquarius. The next card is Fears, Hopes, Advice. In dreams, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is like a dream come true, good luck coming your way. This is also an advice like accept your good fortune, accept this complete transformation of your life that's happening now. This is also a fear. You fear that this sudden change in your life might not go well, but to me, take it as an advice. Accept this good fortune that's coming your way. Accept that this transformation, this sudden transformation, is going to be a good thing. And I'm seeing all good things, honestly. I'm just one bad thing in the past. It's in the past. Everything else is good. The outcome, you have the Page of Coins. So this is a new contract. You're signing up a new contract. You're learning new stuff also. You might be writing a book if this is some sort of creative project. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter if it's for you, if it's something to do with your own business, something to do with your own creative endeavors. You might have to research something. You might have to sign up a contract. Or if you are with others, if you like joining in a new company, you have to sign up a contract, but you're doing it in a very creative manner, with no fear. This is interesting. How does sacred sexuality? I see that those who picked the card B, little children. I see how it connects with the reading, because you are doing this in a very creative manner. And you are having like the open heart of little children. You're just doing it with no fear, with no emotional blockages. So, but those who picked the card A, this is interesting. How does it connect with this reading? The Devil is also connected with sexuality, but the type of sexuality which is not sacred. So maybe this is what you left behind. Maybe that was the addiction. For those of you who picked the card A, left behind. Something to do with sex. You understood that this was not good for your soul. And now the advice would be to really research, because the Page of Coins is also connected with research, sacred sexuality. Research it. While you're moving, while you're changing, research it. Okay? And that's it. Aquarius. This is the reading that I have for you from May 2017. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.